It goes without saying that it's challenging to get by since 5 out of every 6 people have low incomes. It takes a lot to maintain a stable financial situation and decent lifestyle, but it's easy not to with the right information and attitude. Regardless of your current income levels, you must not only survive but also thrive. So today, I'll show you 5 money flows you should make if you have a low income in this video. Step number 1. Get out of debt with a high interest rate as soon as you can. The last thing you want to be doing if you're currently living on a low income is lending money. Interest fees are a cost of borrowing money, and they are associated with carrying high debt loads and debts with interest. High rate debts also make it difficult to pay off your debt because even if you only make the minimal payment each month, the majority of it will go towards interest. Whether you are aware of it or not, the majority of your debt payments go towards paying off interest that is accumulated. Nonetheless, more interest is charged the next month, increasing your debt and amount of time you have to pay it off. So, how do you escape this trap? Lenders are typically prepared to reduce interest rates, especially for card holders who have never missed a payment or have only done so a few times. You can phone your credit card business and request a better rate if they believe you are trustworthy when it comes to making payments. Now, based on your present financial circumstances, a few interest-free months might be sufficient to pay off the remainder of your debt. If so, you can also consider rerouting your high-interest obligations onto more affordable debt instruments. To save money on interest and shorten the time it takes to get out of debt, you might be able to transfer your balance from one card to another with a lower interest rate. Step number 2. Reduce the cost of your big 3 expenses. Your spending is the focus of the second financial decision you should make. By reducing your 3 biggest monthly expenses, you can raise the amount of money you have each month by an exponential amount. Housing, transportation, and food can be your first 3 focus areas because they make up about 62% of the average household spending. These categories offer the largest potential reduction in the shortest amount of time due to the significant impact on your bottom line. You'll have the most freedom and flexibility if you lower the category of significant expenses. Prioritizing big expenses also frees us from worrying about the little things. Although small purchases will probably add up over time, they won't be as important as managing your biggest expenditures. In this video, I'll give an example of how, for instance, downsizing your home can lower your costs. Let's say you paid $750,000 3 years ago for a home with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. You put $150,000 down and signed a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage when you purchased the house, mortgage rate of 3.75%. As a result, the monthly payments would be close to $2,800. Now that you've been in the house for a while, you might have realized a few things. It might turn out that you don't use your dining room or 3rd bedroom very often, but you're still paying for those rooms. You adore your area though, and you wouldn't want to give it up just to make some more cash. Well, you can significantly cut your costs while still enjoying your neighborhood if you offer a smaller 2-bedroom apartment in the same area. Suppose you decide to relocate and spend $575,000 on a nice 2-bedroom apartment. You put $175,000 down, leaving you with $1,850 monthly payments. Of course, the monthly payments will be drastically different from what you were previously paying for your oversized home. In fact, you'll save $950 a month on your mortgage payments, or $11,400 annually. This means that one decision will result in an annual savings of $11,400. This choice will save you $11,400 for this year as well as every year that you keep paying the mortgage, which in my opinion is fantastic. Therefore, start by optimizing your major 3 expenses if you want to see a quantum leap in your financial situation. Step number 3. Configure automatic payroll deductions for savings. Pay yourself first is a truism in personal finance before you get any payment. You should have a plan to transfer part of that money from your everyday account to your retirement or savings account because doing so will eliminate all temptations to spend it, which will result you in falling further behind financially. What steps can you take to begin automating your savings effort? Enrolling in an retirement plan with a tax advantage offered by a company is one of the finest methods to automate savings. It can be a 403b or 401k plan. Depending on the regulations and limitations of the retirement plan, you may set aside a certain percentage of your pay and your employer will match that amount up to a certain percentage. Let's say though that your employer does not provide a tax-privileged retirement plan. In such situation, you can still start an IRA or individual retirement account to save money on your own behalf for retirement. Then, save automatically by setting up recurring contributions from your checking account into a Roth IRA, a separate area if you're self-employed or another retirement savings account. Step number 4. Develop a skill to earn money outside of your 9-to-5 work. The next step is to boost your overall income after you've paid off as much of your debt as you could and start saving. One method to achieve this is by developing a high-paying expertise, and in a moment, I'll give you all the information you need to do this. Prior to choosing a topic, consider what talents would be of interest to you. Are computers your thing? Perhaps learning coding or graphic design is a good skill to have. Do you enjoy conversing with others? You could be best suited for sales and a side hustle. To find out what skills you could enjoy studying and employing to increase your income, ask yourself these questions. Next, find out what those skills are worth in the market. See if the charges that freelancers charge for their time are in line with the amount that you wish to make in the long run. For instance, if you're thinking of working as a virtual assistant, but the hourly rate is at most $20 and this is less than what you want to make, this is certainly not the right course to follow. You need to start mastering a skill once you have one that you enjoy and that can pay well. Resources for research that you can utilize to develop the skill set. I frequently advise beginning with free resources like YouTube and blogs and then paying for online courses or mentorship as necessary if you need more skill. It's time to start using your skill set to earn more money after you have reached a working proficiency, and in order to do this, you will need to discover clients. There are 2 methods to go about doing this. The first is to register with freelance websites and begin placing bids on jobs. As an alternative, you can contact companies via phone or email to see whether your offer will be of interest to them. Once you have a sufficient number of customers, you ought to be in a situation where the money starts coming in, allowing your income to grow exponentially as a result of earning from both your 9-to-5 job and this additional source of revenue. Hustling at the side and mastering a different craft you love while getting a large clientele to get additional income is indeed a skill needed to be developed. Step number 5. Look for a 10 times financial mentor. You can engage a financial mentor, someone with specialized knowledge, to teach and inspire you in your personal life, your job, or both. Like instructors and coaches, mentors provide guidance, assisting less seasoned individuals in their learning process, fostering trust, and providing positive behavior examples. Mentors vary and typically are not compensated for their services, since they see the genuine value of their experience and knowledge and wish to share it with others. The majority of mentors choose to assist in others' education. Others enjoy the challenge of supporting others in reaching their objectives. If you make a low income, look for a mentor who make 10 times as much as you do. The truth is that mentors are excellent sources of knowledge, whether you're starting a business, returning to school, or changing careers. Your mentor has undoubtedly been through the same things. I advise picking a mentor who will provide you with the most insight into your stage of life or level of experience, since they've already experienced it. They may provide you advice on how to reduce stress, save money, or be more productive while tailoring their suggestions to your particular circumstances. Additionally, a 10 times financial mentor ought to offer you constructive critique. Family and friends might be reluctant to offer the criticism you need to improve your personal or professional life. Mentors provide constructive criticism that helps you make improvements in the areas of your life that need it. The personal growth you experience as a result of working with a 10 times financial mentor is another advantage. Once your skills and abilities have been identified, they might provide you with instructions on how to complete a particular assignment to gauge your performance. They may give you a new assignment to test you based on the results, or they may give you constructive criticism on what you did well or poorly, and what you can do better. Mentors search for teaching opportunities that will advance you. Mentors offer assistance and words of encouragement to keep you working when life becomes challenging. Mentors can deliver words of encouragement when you need more confidence. Without a mentor, negative ideas may surface more frequently in your day-to-day activities, particularly when you're tackling a challenging issue. Positive inducements encourage you to attempt despite obstacles. Additionally, mentors note healthy limits that work in your favor, are built on boundaries that set social expectations and can make you feel comfortable. For instance, mentors offer advice on setting priorities, defining unacceptable behaviors, and plan your career and personal lives in harmony. Mentors assist you in identifying any problems that might have an impact on your mental health and offer guidance on how to deal with any drawbacks. Your mentor can also provide you with their unbiased opinions. This is because mentors have the ability to provide unbiased opinions on the subjects you care about because they serve a neutral role in your life. Mentors are a great source of advice. For instance, if you have a few ideas for a company venture but need assistance deciding which one is ideal, mentors offer advice they think best fits your situation based on their prior experiences, getting you from point A to point B. Mentors are a great asset to have in your personal journey for knowledge and growth, so seek wisdom and experiences from the seasoned veterans and experts. In fact, one of the ways the wealthy continue to accumulate wealth is by seeking out mentors. So, if you want to discover how you can copy their strategies and exponentially increase your own fortune, you must watch more of our videos on this channel for more life-changing content. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below what you would love to see next. And I'll see you in the next video.